Thank you, Chris. The Thanksgiving holiday travel season was in full swing today. A look here at I-385 near I-85. Also Hartsfield, Jackson, and Atlanta. Millions of people pass through the nation's airports and hit the roads as they begin to celebrate the season. Early flyers in Atlanta and Boston still found some long lines, but they seem to be moving through security screening at a decent pace. AAA expects about 55 million Americans will travel at least 50 miles from home over the holiday weekend.
What do you think?
So far it seems smooth. Right now it's getting a little packed, but it seems decent. I've always traveled on Thanksgiving and it's pretty good.
So far.
The roads have been great. We came from Virginia Beach heading up to McLean to go enjoy Thanksgiving with our children.
TSA says it's expected to screen 2.7 million passengers today alone. Holiday travel comes with its own slowdowns, but South Carolina DOT officials say you will not have to worry about construction. Now through the weekend, there will not be construction on the interstates, but drivers are advised to still be aware of the work areas as traffic patterns may have shifted.
As you fill your gas tanks over the holiday, you may see a drop in fuel prices. That's following a 4% plunge in oil prices today after a scheduled upcoming meeting of the biggest oil-producing nations was delayed. AAA says drivers are paying an average of $3.28 for a gallon of regular gas. That's 8% down over the past month. A look here at prices locally. In South Carolina, it's $2.93. In North Carolina, it's $3.06. And in Georgia, $2.81. For a list of what's open tomorrow on Thanksgiving, a Black Friday shopper's guide, and live traffic cameras from across our area, visit WYFF4.com and the WYFF4 mobile app. Well, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, which means tonight is one of the biggest drinking nights of the year.
But law enforcement has a warning about Drinksgiving. Our Ray Urena joins us live from downtown Greenville. And Ray, officials say they see more impaired-related crashes around this time of year, right?
Absolutely, Carol. And officials tell me during what they call Blackout Wednesday that more people let their guard down, they drink a bit too much, and then they get behind the wheel and they put themselves, not only themselves, but others in danger.
It's the holiday season. Many people will be gathering with loved ones and attending parties. South Carolina Highway Patrol says some people may have too much holiday spirit, and about half of all fatal crashes in the state are caused by impaired drivers.
That is a time where a lot of people see a lot of folks they hadn't seen in a long time. Maybe you get with your high school buddies or with some family you hadn't seen in a while, and people do drink, right? And sometimes they'll go out to the local bar or whatever and have a good time. But like I said, you have to do it responsibly.
The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says from 2017 to 2021, 137 drunk drivers were involved in fatal crashes the day before Thanksgiving. 44% of those drivers were in their early 20s.
We would never want someone to hurt themselves or anybody else.
Mia Kisselberg, the bar lead at 8th State Brewing, says they're trained to stop serving someone who's had too much to drink.
We can always just switch someone over for the next round to a mocktail or an NA beer. We have Palo Santo and citrus water out a lot of times too.
Kathy Horner, the general manager for Liability Brewing Company, adds, quote, "It is both a moral and legal responsibility not only to that customer, but to our community at large to keep people from driving drunk." Troopers say there will be more of them on the road to make sure everyone is safe.
If you think somebody's driving aggressively or recklessly, or if somebody's impaired, absolutely call Star HP, call 911.
And the breweries say that if they do run into someone who's drank a little bit too much, they call a cab or a rideshare for them to get home safely. And if that person happens to not use and accept their help, they say they will call the police, but added it is rare to get to that point. We're live in Greenville. Ray Urena, WYFF News 4.